Hey, and welcome to Pass the Popcorn, YouTube channel where I give some insight and my opinion of movies I've recently watched. I also give my favorite character, my favorite scene, if I would let a child watch it or not, and if so, what age group I think that would be. Um, Last night I watched a movie with a friend. It was called The Founder. It stars Michael Keaton, Nick Offerman, and John Carroll Lynch. You'll remember John Carroll Lynch from The Drew Carey Show. It's from 2016. It's PG-13. It's roughly 2 hours long. This was an interesting movie. One of my favorite type of movies are true stories. This is a true story on how the McDonald's empire grew. Of course, we probably all know that McDonald's started in the early 1950s. But what we didn't know, and this movie reveals to us, is that the two characters played by Nick Offerman and John Carroll Lynch, I'm sorry, I don't remember their names, but these two gentlemen are the ones that created McDonald's. They created the fast food assembly line and how to get things out quick. And they veered away from what was popular at that time, which was the where you drive up and someone comes out to your car. They invented where you just walk up to the window and you order what you want and you get it very quickly. Michael Keaton's character was a traveling milkshake maker salesman. He is showing these McDonald's gentlemen his machines. Well, they order 8 from him, so he goes to deliver these milkshake makers. And when he gets there and they tell him, they go out to lunch and they have some outings, and they tell him how they came up with the concept, how they worked hard to do it, and all this. And he wanted to be a part of it. He took off with it. He's the one that created the franchise. He's the one that made it as big as it is. It's a very interesting movie. I never knew these things about McDonald's. I thought that the two founders, they started it out and they grew it themselves. But in actuality, these two gentlemen really just wanted to keep it local and homey and their own. But I feel so bad that I can't remember the characters' names, which is pretty bad, because it's a true story for one thing. But it shows you the evolution, the progress of how McDonald's became so big. It's a good story, as in many things that happen in life. The friendship that these gentlemen had and their business contract that they had fell to the wayside, and things didn't turn out so great between them, their personal relationships. But if you are wanting to watch a good movie, it's a good story, a true story, educational on our culture as it is today, definitely watch it. All good acting. Really can't say there's a favorite scene, because they're all good, they're all interchangeable, they all relate to the entire movie. I would give it a 3.5. I really liked it. I had never heard of it before, so I was glad that this friend of mine introduced it to me and we watched it together. Give it a watch. I would recommend it. I would say for kids watching it, it's okay. There are some scenes where in the restaurant they're having a few drinks. There is it's adultery, but it's not in a sexual content way. It's more of feelings. So, that isn't too bad. So PG-13, I don't really remember a whole lot of cussing. There might have been 1 or 2, but nothing drastic. Nothing that your kids don't hear every day. So I would probably let my 12-year-old watch it. But very interesting, very educational, eye-opening, true story. Give it a try. I think you'd like it. Again, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And also I just thought of something else. If there's something that you would like a review on before you watch it, make a suggestion. I'll try to get a hold of it, watch it, and give my opinion of it. So again, thank you. Like, share, subscribe, and have a good night.